G'day Shredders, my name's Thor. I'm originally from Queensland. I went down to Victoria in 1978 and my girlfriend's family took me up to Mount Buffalo where I learned to ski, and also quickly realised that I really did not like ski boots. In 1980 I was up at Mount Buller and I saw at the Karura ski hire a Snurfer. So I took it out, gave it a spin, and realised that it was just not what I was imagining snowboarding would be like. So that started my journey on building my own snowboards that would work on ice and hardpack.
Before I got into snowboarding, I was a surfer and a skateboarder. The first snowboard I ever saw was in a track surfing magazine. It was a winter stick. Unfortunately, boards like the winter stick and the Snurfer don't work well in Australia because we don't have a lot of soft, deep snow. So I decided to try and build boards that would suit Australian conditions. My brand name was Flow Motion, and I built 6 prototypes from 1981 to 1985. Since 1981, I've been riding under the radar at Mount Buller. But as the number of snowboarders started to increase in 1985, Mount Buller and most of the other Victorian mountains banned or severely restricted snowboarding. As the overseas snowboard manufacturers were producing better boards than I was building, I gave up my development efforts and switched to lobbying to get all the Victorian mountains opened up to boarding. We formed the Snowboard Riders of Victoria as part of the Victorian Ski Association and fought to have snowboarding accepted at all Victorian alpine resorts. In 1987, Flow Motion sold more snowboards in Victoria than all the other snowboard retailers combined and opened the first snowboard hire outlets in Victoria. Progressively, the goal to open all the Victorian resorts to snowboarders was achieved, with the last holdout, Mount Buller, finally allowing snowboarding in 1989. I was the only Victorian snowboard competitor at the first Australian snowboard contest in 1986 and was the Australian Masters Snowboard Champion in 1990 and 1991.
There are many more stories to tell, but this is not the time for that. I have 4 boxes of papers of snowboarding history from the 80s and 90s. I plan to get these scanned and make them available to the public. When that's done, I'll be opening the platform to all shredders to upload their stuff to share. I'm still hoping the stars will align and I'll be able to get down to Shredfest, but it's not looking too promising at the moment. Hope you all have a real hoot at the 40th, and here's to many more good times and good turns with good friends. To fraternity and beyond. Cheers. The historical film used here is from the Flow Motion history video, which you can view in full on YouTube.